There's one other thing that I was just thinking about that was a really good story of you. Remember, it was Thanksgiving. Of course, I have no idea which year. Must have been at least 5 years ago. And we were at Dan and Carrie's house when they had the Kissimmee house. Do you remember when you and I decided that we were going to make coffee after the Thanksgiving dinner because you and I are like big coffee drinkers and we're always looking for our next coffee pot? Well, we went over, we thought we were going to be so helpful and make everyone a big pot of coffee. And we saw these we we saw these coffee beans, a big jar of coffee beans, and both of us looked at each other like, jackpot, we don't even have to bother Carrie with asking her where the coffee is. We found the coffee beans. And they had this fancy coffee maker that you put in coffee beans whole, you ground them in the coffee maker, and then you could just make your coffee right there. I remember we both went ahead and poured in the coffee beans, ground them up in this fancy, expensive coffee maker, made a pot of coffee, and we poured ourselves a cup of coffee. And after about 5 minutes, we we looked at each other and we were like, huh, this is an interesting flavor. And of course, you are always such a gentleman and you didn't say anything. And I remember being like, I think we did something wrong, Joe. I don't think this is right. Mine's real watery. How about you? You're like, it is a little watery. And you were just being so nice. Turns out we had used fake coffee beans that they had out for display that were made out of plastic. And it was supposed to be for decoration. And we thought they were real coffee beans. We made a pot of coffee out of plastic coffee beans and we drank the coffee. It was vile. That has to be in the top three Joe Oliver memories.